Welcome back to another video. Got another project. If y'all have seen, I think one or two of my previous videos, I kind of did a quick glimpse at Silencio, and I wanted to do a little bit more of a deeper dive into it. So if you want to get into another passive income project that doesn't cost anything to get in, stay tuned for this video. This video is brought to you by CB Synthetics. CB Synthetics is my small business that sells AMSOIL products. You can go to cbsynthetics.com and check out all the information that they have. AMSOIL was one of the first synthetic oils for motor vehicles back in 1972 and has been leading the industry ever since then. CB Synthetics sends their oil out to independent labs to ensure that it beats out all other competitors with cold flow and protection. And they also have a 25,000 or 1 year oil change. They've been doing it since the early 70s. And I tell everybody, if they were messing up engines, they wouldn't still be doing it. That's for long-term driving, long course driving. Most people I know do 15,000 or 1 year. That's for the higher service interval, which is what majority of us do. But again, I use this AMSOIL in every product that can take oil. I've been using it since the mid 90s. I have a family member that's been using it since the early 80s. Never had a problem with it. You can see on the bottom down here all the different things that you can use AMSOIL for. So go to cbsynthetics.com where you can shop online. And if you even want a discount on it, get in contact with me and I will talk to you about that. I also have a Facebook page, which is on Facebook. Search CB Synthetics, right, which is right here. And that will tell you, and I also keep up with things that are going on with AMSOIL, new videos that they've come out with, testing that they've done, new products they've come out, and different things like that. So check it out. When you go to AMSOIL.com, you can actually see the different tests that they have done with other oils that they have tested this against, and the different products that they do have, and different things like that to show you how they stack up against other products. So what's Silencio? There's actually, now I'll have a link to it. There's a very good, you'll know, again, I've talked about in other videos, I love AMAs. I love to see when someone with this project will put their face on the line, on a live video or even a taped interview, and show their face and answer questions about why they believe their project is so good. Silencio has one of these. And they describe that, noise pollution is something that affects everybody. And I've never really referred to it as noise pollution. I have looked at it as just noise. They talk about how they discuss hearing loss, and when you're in a restaurant and the restaurant might be noisy and you can't even hold conversation. So they discuss about noise pollution inside of locations and on the outside, just your average street level. So you can go to silencio.network, and I'll have a link for that in the description, and you can read more about it. So they actually show their team. Again, no shade to any other projects, but these are people that can be backed up, and you can see that their team, who they have on it, they have doctors on it, and these people exist. They've done videos. They've explained why they are into this project. And it seems like a good project. Well, and as usual, don't forget, none of this is financial advice. This is just me bringing different projects to y'all, stuff that I'm getting involved in. I am using Silencio. So just make sure we're clear on that and everybody knows. But this is another brand new project, just like a lot of the other ones we're in. And, you can call them hope and pray projects, or taking a chance, gambling, whatever you want to call. You might just support the project and what they're doing. Kind of like when I am at Weather XM. I have no idea what I'm getting paid, but I have one of those projects coming in because I like weather and that kind of stuff like that. So this is another project. We have no idea what the compensation is going to be yet, what the coin's going to be worth or anything like that, but it's just something we're getting involved in. So Silencio does have what they call light paper. You can see it on their website right here, and you can read, the different things of, what they're looking for, what the project's about, the genesis and the solutions and tokenomics and different things like that. Team, the roadmap, and just kind of where they're at with everything right now. Silencio also does have a active Discord, and you know, like we talk about a lot of other projects, that Discord is kind of where you're at. If you're not on Discord with anything with these crypto projects, you're really missing out. I hate to kind of push people to Discord or anything like that if you don't like it, but a lot of these projects that we're discussing, they're all on Discord, and that's where majority of all the communications and the announcements and everything, you know, is being placed at. You can see where they have the announcements and official links and just different things like that. So it's something that you need to keep up with. Another project that's technically kind of in beta because they're not giving out, you know, actual tokens worth anything. So there's going to be updates and different things like that. All right. So for a lot of people, they know Nick Hawks already. Somebody who's been around for a while, somebody I have respect for because he knows a lot about all these DPIN projects and stuff like that. And Nick has a YouTube channel called DPIN State, and I will have a link to this video, but this is basically the AMA I was talking about earlier, where these two brothers who founded Silencio, they'd explain what noise pollution is, describe it, you know, inside locations, outside locations, and kind of what their plans are for this project, what their, you know, hope to see come out of it, who they plan on trying to sell this information to, you know, kind of who's involved in it, what is a good sample of sound information, what is not a good sample of sound information. And they explain the safety side of it, that they're not recording people's information. The sound, this app is only recording the dB, and I'll show you some examples of that, but the dB ratings of the location you're at, and that's the only thing that's recording. So check this video out. It's about 18 minutes long, but it explains a lot to you. You also see that this video was done 7 months ago. That shows you how long this project's been out for. It's not a brand new project. It's only been out for a month or two. So some of these bugs and stuff have been worked out already. When you go to the Silencio webpage, you can check the map on top. The map will show you, this is all the areas that have been had sound samples. When you really zoom in, these hexes are very, very small. So I know they look big right here, but I'll show you on the app also. But these hexes are small. So when you're zoomed out like this, it does appear that that the hexes are big. But yesterday I went and checked out a new hunting lease, and it was up in this area right here, and you see how much smaller and smaller and smaller these hexes are getting. And this is me walking around the hunting lease, and this is just me walking in, you know, this is all wooded, quiet area, and I'm just walking around, but you see how small these hexes actually break down once you get into it. So these hexes are very small. This is my location also where I work at, and you can see went to eat at this restaurant, Frenier Landing, and there's also a zip line, swamp zip line place if you've never seen that before. But quick shout out to NOLA zip line. Kind of like a movie. You zip lining through the swamp right here, and while alligators are and snakes are nipping at your feet. It's a pretty cool thing. I've had many friends that did it, and just a cool thing. I just thought while I was discussing it, it's a quick shout out to them. And these guys put a lot of work and effort into this to get this, but I don't think anybody's ever did they've been swamp tours before, but here's a swamp zip line for you. So if you ever want to check that out, that's ZipNola, ZIPNOLA, zipnola.com. So back to where we were before. So this is ZipNola right here, and this is actually Pevine Road, Pevine. The map's got it wrong, but again, also me outside Frenier Landing. This is the Lake Pontchartrain. I'm sure a lot of y'all are familiar with Lake Pontchartrain right here, but basically you walking around, you turn your phone upside down so the mic's up in the air, and you walk around and you take some samples. And when it's done, there is a 20-minute limit, I believe. And when you're done, you press end, and that's it. So I'm gonna show you some videos right now of me doing these videos. These are sound recordings. Sitting at my desk. Let's go ahead and run a Silencio. And then before you go in the gym, go ahead and take a sound reading. When I'm walking through the gym, checking in, going to the back weight room, I got it running. While working out in the gym, taking a measurement. Because when it's time to take the puppy dog out for a walk, we start our app up. And as we go down for a walk, we just hold it up. And as we out here walking, here comes some of that noise pollution now that they talk about. You can hear the train coming. Then when we're done with our walk, we end our measurement. And then we press claim our coins. And what I'll even do, since I notice at the time when all my neighbors are coming home and kids are coming home with their loud trucks and stuff, is I'll just come set this out here on my front porch. And when I'm done with that, I'll even do it on my back porch. I'll just set this out here and let it just collect sound. And I'll set a timer for 20 minutes, which is the max, and go ahead and let that run. Yep, and when I get to work in the morning, I'll go ahead and start it up. When I'm walking through the parking lot, getting stuff out my vehicle, I'm right here next to a major highway, so I'll take a reading while I'm getting my stuff together in my vehicle and before I walk into my building. And when I'm eating my shrimp po' boy for lunch, I'm taking a sound measurement. Got the mic up so that it makes sure it hears anything. While I'm out here with my daughter's softball practice, take a reading. When I'm at the grocery store waiting on my wife to go run inside only for a few minutes, and I've been sitting here for a while, I'll take a measurement. So this is basically it. When you open up the app, you're going to see this. When you're ready to take your sound sample, you hit the little icon on the bottom. It says you can either be the venue check-in. I don't know what the venue is. I've tried going into like different buildings and stuff like that. I don't know if this is only certain stadiums. I have to look more into that part. So everything I've been doing has been open measurement. So you hit open measurement, and it starts taking the reading. It has a little countdown on the bottom right calendar. Tells you what your max and your average dBA is. It's gonna be a little bit louder because I'm talking. And it tells you, I don't know what the min's for, but so it builds up. When you're done, you press end measurement. It finishes it, and then you're gonna say, it'll tell you what your max was and what your average was, and it says claim your coins. So I got a boost because how many days I've did this in a row, but you can also claim your bonus. So you pick basically whatever package present you want to try, and I'll click that one, and I got a 1.4. So it built up, it added 1.4% to whatever my measurement was, and then that's it. You're done, and you can close that part out so you can see all your stats and stuff like that. It'll tell you what. So when you click on the map, it will tell you, you can search around, but you can see where the hexes are, different things like that. If you click here, it'll tell you where your ranking is. There's different rankings in different leagues and different levels and stuff like that. Like I said, I've been doing this for about 2 weeks now, and I'm at the Ruby League, which there's one higher than me. But when you look at the ranking, I got a ways to go on this league. When you click on the last one, it tells you, you know, how many days streak you're on. I got 20%, and all that is explained on the website. And they do have different quests that you can do and different things like that. So right now I'm trying to do 1,000 hexagons. I got hexes. I got 603. But you know, if I go do a walk in a different place, you know, I always walk my dog a certain way down my street. But if I take another street over, then that's all new hexes. And like I said, those hexes are very, very, very small. So I could probably cover those without an issue. So in closing, I hope y'all found this video informative. Trying to keep them short. I know I try to keep them short, and they still end up being 15, 20 minutes long. And I know a lot of y'all don't have the time to watch all that. I know I don't have time to watch all that. But hopefully y'all got something out this video. Again, Silencio has been around for a good while now, maybe about a year at least. So there are several other videos on YouTube that you can find about this. Get into the Discord, and you can see more about it. Like I said, it's got like 84,000 members in 180 counties. There is a 3% beta airdrop and different things like that. So y'all get into this. There'll be more videos. I have a lot of projects going on right now. I got a lot of things on order right now. So stay tuned. Make sure you please like this video so we can get the word out. You know, I always say it ain't about liking this video, but the way YouTube works is the more y'all like it, the more y'all hammer that thumbs up button. When somebody's searching for Silencio or anything, or passive income projects like I have this tag, this is just one more project. And the more people we get involved in this, the more it helps all of us out that are involved in this project. So subscribe to my channel. Also, make sure you check my other channel, Grumpy Dad Outdoors. I'm going home today, work on a jambalaya that a lot of people have been asking for. And I'm planning on getting that cooking video out on that channel. And I have another video that I'm still working on for another thing I cooked. So it's been busy times. So thank y'all for watching, and see y'all in the next video.